Welcome to our session number 3, talking about today educational applications boost student engagement. Session 3 is Wooclap. My name is Farah Restom, Microsoft Certified Educator, Microsoft Certified Trainer, Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert. Welcome to our session. All questions, feedbacks, and suggestions at the end of the session. Moving to table of contents, today we're going to start as usual with an overview, educational application. Today is Wooclap and a summary. Overview. Back to our big question. How can educational applications increase students' engagement in the classroom? This is our challenge. Our technology is there so that easily we can challenge our students in every single class. Let's remember together, we said according to Douglas Williams, engage students equal lifelong learning students. Benefits of student engagement, we will repeat that we are after promoting 21st century skills. We are after improving students' engagement. We are after communication skills, leadership skills, project management skills, fostering creativity, enhancing innovation in classroom, and helping students to learn from their mistakes and move forward. So, educational applications. As I said, here's a list. I'm always trying to add new applications. As you can see here, these applications are specially for students' engagement in classroom. However, there are other applications as well. So today we're going to talk about a new application named Wooclap. Let's see what are our learning objectives. Today we're going to explore Wooclap platform, create an event, use different types of questions, display the results, manage event settings, and see how Wooclap is an application in Microsoft Teams. What is Wooclap? Let's watch together the video and find out more about Wooclap. Sorry. We'll go back here and let's watch and see together what is Wooclap. So back to our presentation. As you can see, Wooclap is a very interesting and it is an interactive platform, turns events into interactive and dynamic opportunities. It's really an awesome platform. And what can a teacher do using Wooclap? Teachers use Wooclap to boost their lectures and their lessons, enhance the participation, and help students keep in track. Actually, teachers can measure the performance and the understanding of their students. Teachers stimulate participation and motivate their students. Also improve learning and collaboration in class. What are the features of Wooclap? Life learning, interact and vote. And here, as you can see, that students, they can use their smartphones, tablet, or computer during a live presentation. Another feature is comparison, and this feature helps the teachers to track the progress of their students between different sessions. The third feature is gamification. With little competition, you can test the performances of students. Moreover, the fourth feature is distance learning. Students can learn at their own pace. So they can have, for example, their questionnaires either live during the session, or they can complete their questionnaires or files, whatever shared with them, at their own pace. Now, after learning and finding out what is Wooclap, we're going to learn how to create an event using Wooclap. What is an event first? And then we will go to the main website and start creating together an event. An event is any gathering, and especially if we are teachers, this means it is a lesson to interact with our students, such as a class, a training session, a conference, and so on. It depends what we are after. It consists of three main tabs: votes, messages, participant base. How to start? So first of all, we have sign up, and then we can create our events. Let's go to the browser. I have already started with the browser here. I have used Edge, and I have just prepared for you the link, the URL. It is www.wooclap.com, so that we're going to be in the website Wooclap, as you can see here. So we are now in Wooclap website. Either we log in using our email, or we sign up if we don't have any previous account. So once we press on sign up, we're going to be now on the page that we're going to register and start creating our account. We can write here our email, else we can sign up using Facebook, sign with Google. If we already have accounts, as I said, with LinkedIn, with Microsoft, and sign in with your university. Here we have a few tutorials. If you want to explore more, If you have anything that you want to understand later on, you can check up as well. Also, we can just switch and select the language that we want. For example, here we have English. I may change the interface to be in French, as you can see here. Back to English now, and already I have my account. You can just create your account as well and join Wooclap. So now I will close it. I will close these ones and back to my account, which I have already signed in. Now I have signed in to Wooclap. As you can see here, using my personal account, this is my events. As you can see, I have one event. Here are the tutorials, and here also I can switch and choose the language that I want. So easy, as you can see here, and so simple, since we have only two main buttons, create event, and I will create an event from scratch. However, I can import event, yet this event, this means it is shared, as you can see here, from a colleague account. The author of the event can just send me the code, and then I will type the code and I will import the event, which is shared from a colleague. Close and back to the main space. As you can see here, I have only one event. It is lesson 01. It is about census. When it is created, these three buttons, I can duplicate my event. I can export the results to Excel, maybe for further analysis, and I can delete if I don't want this event anymore. So all the events will be of the same format. Here, as you can see, I can add a folder just to organize my events. For example, if I want to add a folder here, I can write or I can type unit 01, okay, and I can write about body, a human body, okay, and then I will save it. Once it is saved, I have created a folder so that I can collect all my events, unit 01, human body. As you can see, I can edit if I need to add any information, and I can delete the folder. I can move the event, drag it inside, move into the folder, double click. I can see here the lesson now is in the folder unit 01, human body. I don't want it to be inside. I just drag it out and it will be outside again. This here export results of all events. Once I am done with my events, I can use this search here magnifier. If I have many events, I can just write the title of the event and I can search and find it quickly. So now we understand and the main parts of my events, and we can start together to create an event from scratch. If I want to create an event, I said I click on plus. Now I am in my new event and I want to create an event from scratch. First of all, I write here, I type the title. Let us say that this is lesson 2 about tenses, right? So you give a title to the event, and if this is fine, I just click on the tick, and it is now lesson 02 senses. In case I want to add or to edit, I just use this pen and I can add whatever I want. Maybe I want to write lesson 02 senses, grade 5A. So once I have the title to Wooclap, to my event, participate at, I have the link now. I want to edit the link, and this is the link that I will share with my students once I want to start the event. So I prefer to write here lesson 02 to make it easy if they want to type the link to join the event. So lesson 02 senses, and it's fine now. I have the title, I have how to participate at using the link, and I have just edit the link. Now we are back to the event page. As I said, it is divided into 3 main pages. I have the vault. Now here, the workspace where I can create my event. I have the messages. We will talk about it later, and the participant space. Let's start with the votes. And here, by default, I have one question: how to participate. After that, I will build on my own questions. As you can see here, we have about 15 types of questions. We have the multiple choice, poll. Number 3, find on image. Number 4, rating. Number 5, open question. Number 6, word cloud. We have find a number, matching, prioritization, sorting. We have fill in the blanks, slide, brainstorming, script, concordance test. We have SCT judgment, and we have audio, video. And these are all types of questions you can choose to create your event. Depends on the subject, depends on the level of students. Let's move here so that we can start creating our event. What about the first one? Since my lesson is about senses, I can use multiple or match. It will be nice question to start with. Matching. So matching, I have to write here, match the sensory organs with the senses. Great. So this is my question. I'm creating a matching a type of questions. I will add an image here, as you can see, and I will add the ear, for example. Okay, and the ear here, hearing. I can add another image. I can add the eyes, side. I can add also the hand, touching. I can add more options, as you can see here, since I have the nose, smelling, and this is a matching example. Okay, let us see if we can add. We have the most tasting. Okay, so I have had one type. I have used one type of question, which is matching for lesson 0 to. As you can see here, I can delete if I don't want this this row, and I can add more. So once I am done, I can just start now, and I will start with my students, else I have to save it and add more another type of questions. As you can see here in matching, we have on the right side this panel, you can add a timer. So maybe I want my students to answer in 20 seconds. Okay, so this is up to us as teachers to use it. Now, if I save, this is the first question. As you can see here, match the sensory organs with the senses. I can edit, I can start the event. I have 3 dots here. These are extra options. I can export the question, duplicate, copy direct link. I can reset, I can delete it. Let's try another type of questions. And as you can see here, maybe I will use multiple choice questions. So I will type here, select the right sense. Okay, out of the list below. Now we are, the student should select the right sense. For example, I will write here hearing. I will write here I will add another option here, nose. He should differentiate between sensory organs and the senses. So here I can write hand. Okay, and this is the one, the right answer. Okay, as you can see here, the panel on the right side for multiple choices, I can have the answers as word cloud. This is the word cloud, sorry, or bar chart. I can have multiple answers. For example, if I want to let the student to select more than one answer, smelling, for example, okay, so I have 2 answers. I can just have the multiple answers button. The timer as well, as we said that I'm giving 20 seconds for all students to answer the questions. Now I will save again, and I'm back to the event page, main page, and I have 2 questions. I want just to highlight here that we cannot add more than 2 questions unless we upgrade the plan. Okay, now I'm using a free plan, and I can only add 2 questions for one event. Let's try together now and see how can we add a presentation to the event. So I have already created the questions, yet I want to add a presentation, okay, to explain and to insert the questions in between the slides. So here, as you can see, add presentation. I can add a presentation. It could be PDF, PowerPoint, or Keynote. It could be from Google Slides. Add presentation, and then now I am to the folder which I have prepared a presentation about the 5 senses. Just I am uploading the presentation from my folder which I have already created to upload. So here you can see that I'm just investing with the things that I have prepared from previous years. And this is which is very good for teachers, since they will not create or they have to create new presentations. They can use the old presentations as well, which is saving to their time. As you can see here, the presentation is uploaded now, and presentation converted successfully. Let us see if we have the presentation now. It's there, and I have, as you can see here, I have uploaded the presentation. It is shown here. It is uploaded. Okay. Now here, if we click the 5 senses, I can see my presentation. Okay, I can see the presentation that I have just uploaded. I can download and I can delete. Simply, now I have the presentation, as you can see here. How I will answer the questions? I can answer the questions, as you can see here. Now I have the presentation. I have about 8 slides. It's just loading. Okay, and I have the 2 questions that I have already prepared before inserting the presentation. I can select where I want these questions. Very easy. Just I want, for example, match the sensory organs. I want to just drag and put it after the second slide. I want to put the last one, select the right senses out of the list below. Okay, so this is, I want it to be before the last slide. Now I will save the changes that I did. Okay, and then I will close here, as you can see. And now I have the presentation and I have the questions. Before I start with my students, I have to manage the settings. So just here is the settings button. You just press on this button. You're going to have this panel, as you can see here, the presentation and the questions. We have authentication. This means require participants, students to log in to Wooclap to participate to the event. If I want them to log in, this means they have to use email to log in. Else they can play or answer the questions just once you share the link or the QR code with them. Here, participant username, this means I want them to write their names by a user name they choose. Identify participants by a username they choose. Participant username. Results visible by default. Okay, I want to display live participant answers. One more feature here is very important. I am confused button. If I have I am confused button is on, this means I'm giving the chance to the students to indicate if they are confused and display how many are confused in real time. So I will put it on and just remember together, I am confused button is very important to know the students who are confused so that on the spot you will revise and you will explain again the concept or the idea at the same time to make sure that everyone is satisfied and they are all on the right track. Competition mode, if there is a competition here, yet we don't have now. So now we have created the event. We have choose two types of questions, multiple choice, and the other one is a matching. And then we have created the questions and the answers. After that, we have insert a presentation, and then we set and manage the settings according to what we need during the event. So now just we start by pressing on start. And this is, as I said, it will show a link to share it with your students or the QR code. Now I will show you that I will just copy the link address and start playing. Okay. Just start answering the questions. Actually, I'm using another browser so that, as you can see here, I'm the student. I have opened another browser. My main browser is Chrome, but now I'm using Edge just to show you the student view. I will just minimize it so that you can see my main screen as a teacher, and you can see the student screen. Okay, this is in dark blue, the student screen. I have just copied the link, and I'm using now another browser just to be a student. So once the students they start and they copy the link, they have to choose a username here, so I can write my name, okay? Log in if you have an account. No, I am now playing without any account. Let's play, okay? And now here they are ready to play. But they are waiting for the teacher to start. So by default, this window will be displayed. How to participate? I have just copied the link and I have pasted on another browser so that to have two windows just to check how the students window will look like. I will start now the questions. Moving to question number 1. As you can see here, this is my window. I have the link at the very top. If I am in class, I will show this on the big screen on the whiteboard. And since I have 0 participants, 0 students are confused until now, since I have, I'm using the confused button, if you still remember, I'm giving the chance for my students, if they don't understand any question, it just to use the confused button. And the first question is match. This is how it will look like, okay? And this is how the student will see the first question. As a student, I will start answering here. So I have a drop-down list. I will try to see if I can answer as a student. So you just select here, okay, the drop-down, and you can just play as a student. If you understand, got it. If you are confused, you will move to confused. And here you can see now, I am confused and I have 1 participant is confused on the spot. Clear? So if the teacher now moves to the other question, okay, the screen will be changed. I will be back to got it, and here no one is confused for question number 2. So here is the answer. Also the second question, this is how it will be displayed, and this is how it will look like with the student view. The student will select any of these and will submit. Great. So now here I am back to the main screen. I will maximize the screen so that you can see it easily. I can see here the presentation if I want. The questions, question 1, question 2, messages, we will talk about it just now. And here I can just exit and go back to my main event. So here now, if I don't want any of these questions, I can just delete, okay, the question. But since it is used now, we're not going to delete it. So this is how to create using the votes and how to add a presentation and how to manage the settings. Moving to messages, I can give that chance for my students to display the message, and I can give them also the permission to activate the wall first and allow the likes, and if I want to allow images. For the time being, I want only to activate the wall and allow the likes. This will give the permission for my students to write on the wall any questions or any feedback or any clarifications on the spot. However, if I won't allow likes, this means they have the chance to like each other's sentences on the spot. And there you can see the feedback, and you can track the progress, and you can test the performance as well. So now the messages are on. If I click, I will be back to the screen of the students. If they write here, okay, any message, for example, I am, please repeat question, and I will send it to my teacher. It will be seen on the spot, on the wall. Once we are done now with messages as well, we're going to move to participant pace. Participant pace is where we have the questionnaire. Create list of questions, and you can place them online for the students, and they can complete either on time or at their own space, maybe after the session. After that, of course, these questionnaires can be used to analyze, and you can analyze the results, and then allow the students to review how they did. It's very important, and it is a very important, really, way to understand the performance of your students, and to follow up the track, and to keep them always engaged in whatever you are doing in your classroom. So here, if I close this pane, I'm back to the votes here, as you can see, and I want to be back to the main page. Now I want to show you that I have two events, lesson 1 and lesson 2. As I said, if I want to organize them, I will just drag, and now they are in the folder unit 01 human body. If I click on lesson 1, as you can see here, and lesson 1, it was what is the importance of our senses. I have used open a question. If I want to start again here, I just copy the link, and I can start. Exit. This means exit. I am back to my main page. So starting, similarly, you're going to be on the default page. You just copy the link one again, and as a new student, I can just want to start with my teacher. I take the link, and I can start here. As you can see here, the name is A1. I can write, I can edit as well, and then I can save it. And I will wait for my teacher to start. Great. Here, once the teacher start, what is the importance of our senses for smelling and hearing, whatever? I can write a message here. I didn't understand. I have no information. I don't have enough information. I don't have enough information about the topic. On the spot, I'm writing a message and it will be shown here. I don't have enough information about the topic, and this is the teacher screen, as you can see here. Okay, so I can adjust results grid, as you can see here. If we have any results, the grid. If I want to have results in list for smelling and hearing, and this is if I won't use the word cloud here. Okay, so back now, I want to just to show you here the questions for the event. I have only one question. I want to show you the messages. Okay, here I can make it, I can zoom. Okay, full screen, and here we have 0 participants, and exit and back to the main page. Now we have one more thing to talk about, Wooclap. As you can see here, it's very important. I want to add one thing, that we have this application in Teams. Let us see how we can add it to Teams. As you can see here, we have the last session's session 1, we have added Nearpod, and it is an application in Teams. And then we have others, Kahoot, and now I will show you Plus, and then you can add Wooclap in Teams. The teachers who are teaching and using Teams for distance learning, simply they can sign in, they can write the event. For example, lesson 01, human body systems. They want to start with a new lesson, or select an existing event. I can select here, I have the events, I can select from the event, I can save it, and then I will have the application Wooclap here in Microsoft Teams. Okay, so got it, and you can start here building your event and selecting your question. As you can see, types of questions, and you can start building your event. So simple and so easy to have, even to build your Wooclap using Microsoft Teams. Back now to our presentation, and as we said that we have talked about how to sign up and how to create a new account. We said that we can create events starting from blank, from scratch, or you can import an event for one of your colleagues. We talked about votes tab, and we said that votes are interactions that you can use to know more about your students' interest and knowledge in real time, and this is most important. You can insert a presentation and you can insert the questions in the presentation so that you can just explain and just post every now and then to track the progress, to understand how much they learn about a concept or a new idea every now and then. Students can, as you can see their answers and they can see the reports and they can interact, they can send the messages, they can tell immediately if they are confused, not confused, simply just with a button once they select that I'm confused button. Creating an event is very simple. Just you start with the title, which is in the left corner, and then you have to add the code, you customize it simply, and make sure that it contains letters and numbers and not symbols. Creating the questions, we said we have about 15 questions. And it's up to the teacher, it's up to the subject, it's up to the grade level. The teacher can select the type of a question. We have used multiple choices, matching and an open question, and there are the others, as we said. Simply, once you create, you can after selecting the types of questions, you can just save it and invite the students. We have by default the main page just to display the main links and the codes, so easily they can copy the link or they can display a QR code for the students. And we have this, and immediately we can display the results on the screen in real time, in grid or in list. Also, we said that we have different options in real time functions. You can display the slideshow, exit, show the messages, switch between the presentation, real-time votes, display the ranking, and we move to the messages. We said that wall messages, we can activate the wall to allow the students post the messages or ask any questions, display the wall, to display the messages on the screen, okay, by clicking on display so that everyone can see as well. And we have allow likes. This means they can like each other's questions. The advantages, students can also send messages in real time. Message wall is very important that they can communicate. They can send immediately the questions, the ideas, the remarks, their feedback, the arguments. You can see on the spot what is going on, and you can follow up the students in real time. Participant-based, we said that you can create a questionnaire, and once you activate this questionnaire, the students can do this questionnaire either before or after at their own pace. Just they can connect using the URL. And it's very important, the participant pace. It's very efficient. You can gather the feedback, you can gather the information, you can discover the students' interests and what they like, what they didn't, what they dislike, what are the concepts they understand more, where you have to work more or to add examples and to give more practices to your students to be more engaged in the classroom. to clarify ideas that they didn't understand as well. As the settings, as we said, that there are many settings and it depends on the teacher if they want to, for example, to log in using their emails, or they can log in you just by copy and paste the link using the confuse button. And this is a very important button, as I said. There are really many features and you can maximize the benefit of these options. As a conclusion, here is Wooclap. Here is okay. Wooclap. I have, and this is a very important website, and it is an application in Microsoft Teams as well. As I said, make learning awesome, effective. You captive the learners. You make them interested in the classroom. You improve the participation. You enhance the engagement, and they can learn together in a fun class. And most important, Wooclap connects with the tools you use every day. Thank you so much, and see you with other sessions, the next session 4, hopefully.